Good evening, YouTubers. Welcome to episode 114 of Shrigleytube TV. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. I do appreciate it, and thanks also for the comments. As always, great. Enjoyed reading them all. Not too long a video tonight. It's Friday afternoon. I'm knocking off now because we're going to go and get the Winklers and then go to the Stock Car World Final at Kings Lynn. So if you're going there, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, but we're going tonight, obviously, for the overseas meeting. So really excited about that. I'll put that on a separate video next week. Today is just about, or to say tonight, is just about what's gone on this week. We've had Mike Dent here with dynoed his 1040 engine. Bergerac turned up in something decent for once and had a bit of fun at the new unit. So I've recorded it all. Hope you enjoy it. And I'll look forward to seeing you all next Sunday at 7. Bye for now. Good evening, YouTubers. That picture you just saw there, that was, there's the train going by just as I start speaking. That picture I just took there was of the sunset on Moss Road. It's Sunday evening. I thought I'd come and do a little bit in the workshop. Had a bit of a leak in the workshop overnight. Been raining heavily today. A puddle on the floor, I'm going to miss them puddles. So Sunday night I normally go in the garage and play with my Sierra or mess with a Honda 90 or something. Just a bit of downtime. I'm not really into watching TV. I do a bit of it, but it doesn't do me any good. So, but tonight I thought, you know what, I'll come to the workshop and get this head bolted on to this engine, because it'll give me a good start ready for Monday, because if Monday morning goes well, the whole week goes well. That's my motto anyway. So I'm going to get the head on there, I'm going to get it shimmed up, timed up, then we'll go home, get on charge, ready for Monday morning. Tomorrow we've got our kid and my brother coming down at dinner time. He's going to give me a lift with a load of stuff up to the new unit in the afternoon. So excited to sort all that out. Morning, chaps. It's Monday morning. I did get the cam in. I got it shimmed last night. Didn't even get the timing gear on. It got a bit late and I just sort of lost power a little bit. Well, just didn't want to be knackered today. So I thought if I go home at a sensible time, we'll come in fresh and tackle this. So we're going to get on with this and then finish at dinner time and go and start at the new unit. So excited. I've also got a cheeky little van to go and see that I've been following a bit on Facebook. It's been up for sale a few times. It's an old LBV race van, and I'm going to go and see about buying it, because that would be perfect for taking my imp racing next year if it's under the correct weight, because obviously being a 3.5 ton van, obviously it needs to weigh like 2,500 kilograms empty by the time I put all my kit in, otherwise it'll be overweight. So we're going to have a look at that about dinner, or just before dinner, so I'll hopefully get some videos of it when I'm there. YouTubers, I've been and looked at my green van, and yeah, it was lovely. It was just a bit too expensive, so we're gonna have a think about it. I don't really need it, you see. It was just a little bit of an handy treat. Anyway, I've come back, got my carb strips. I'm gonna get these in the acid now, and then tomorrow we'll ultrasonic them, and these are going to be the new Delautos for the David engine. So get these all cleaned up. They're a nice unmessed with set. They're just grubby, so not a problem. We'll get a couple of kits in them, get them built up, or we'll get them in the acid today, get all the big bits removed from them, and then when they go in the ultrasonic tank, it'll keep the fluid relatively clean. So that's the plan for that. And then my brother's come down to very kindly help me load the Passat up, and we're going to take a boot full of treasure to the new unit. Right, chaps, I thought I'd just give you a quick update. Not started putting the new engines that side, but we built the shelving. I put all my old exhausts up on top, a couple of engines at the bottom, some MGB blocks for my dad there one day, and an XE, and a couple of race engines have arrived. So we're gonna go to the farm now and decant some of the new engines in here. Bit of progress too. Not over here because my mate Lee the plumber's gone all day, but I've brought Hillman into the workshop. Look at that, he's got his new home. He's well happy there. He's dead excited about being prepped for next year. Right, we've got my dad on the payroll today. Oh. Well done, Dad.
Are you,
and our kid, my brother. Oh, what's in here? I get dead excited when it comes to opening these. I hope I've not been sweating. These have been here for about 6 months now. So, oh, it looks like the army did a good job of wrapping them up. Peel that one back, Chris. Oh, look at them beauties. Bone dry. Excellent.
I can't believe These things are this old.
Look at them.
Spark plugs for my Jaguar.
Yeah, you can have a set of them if you want, Dad. They're £2 each. But I'll do them for you for free.
Oh, good, I'll be £1.
As soon as I now know how much children cost to bring up. Look at them beauties, eh? Look at them. It's like going back in time, isn't it? Look, there's the wiring looms for the ignition modules.
Put those in the van.
Look, there's even oil in the bottom down there. Can you see it? Like they put like a spray preservative oil on them. And in this bag here, this bag will be coils. That one's coils. And then one of those will be a starter motor.
Wow.
Just a few dead woodlouse. They're woodlouse at the bottom down there. Yeah, they are woodlouse. Them.
Well, I don't think I've not enjoyed the oil.
Look at that. It's like, this is the sort of dream that I have that comes true. Every time I open a container, I get very, very happy. Anyway, we'll get these into the back of the red van and then transport it to the new workshop. Right, we're just pulling engines out of the crate. They've survived amazingly well. I can't believe. They're like the day they went in there. Stuart's come out. What's this we got here, Stu?
Well, it's when I was digging through my old trophies, because as you know, you've had the trophy wall on before now, haven't you?
Yeah, I've seen the trophy wall, yeah.
I found a few more to go on the wall, and I found this one from 1980 when I won North Shropshire Autograss Racing Club in 1980. In my imp, I won the rear-wheel drive.
What was the competition like?
They're mostly escorts.
Right.
To escorts and probably NSUs and things.
Yeah.
You know?
How old were you?
1980. 26. No, can't have been. I was 26. I was 26 at the
I was
time.
3.
Yeah. So I do a bit of mathematics then. Yeah, I was 26
Wow.
at the time.
Well done, mate. It's a
there
good
you
trophy that as well, but it weighs a bit, doesn't it? It's got a bit of mass to it. Yeah,
Put it on the wall. Yeah.
good for you, mate.
Just
Good
a
for
long
you.
time ago.
Brilliant.
Nice find.
Yeah, well, a trophy like that matters, doesn't it? Because it's how you did it. It's what you did in the day. It's a bit of a memory, isn't it?
Good memory, yeah. Brilliant.
I never got a trophy. I've never done anything. I think I come third at Alton Park once.
I came in with a mud all over my face, you know, like with the autograss days. With the,
Yeah.
It's part of it.
Wow.
Actually, there wasn't a lot of mud actually because I was in the lead most of it. I think I had to take. I
In
got
the
mud
lead?
early on.
Yeah.
I had to be. I got off the line well, if I remember rightly, and I took somebody. So I got a face full of mud at the start, and then took the lead and went onto it. Yeah.
Good for you, mate. Good for you. My dad's got one, aren't you, with the wings from Banger Racing?
That was a long time ago. That was before 1980.
Before I was born.
No. I can't remember whether you were born.
No. It was a long time ago, Dad.
1977.
You probably tried to blank it out your memory. Probably that traumatic for
I
you.
knew it was the beginning of the end.
I can remember.
Now at the end. So there's light at the end of the tunnel.
So if I remember rightly, my imp had an R17 cam in it.
It was mild.
All mild stuff. A Jan Speed exhaust system and twin 1.5 inch strongers on it.
And did you do it all yourself? No. Who did the engine? Oh, is it Phil Taylor?
No. I bought this one off someone who'd already raced it.
And was Phil Taylor in that race?
No, he wasn't. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been winning.
Right, yeah.
To be fair.
I believe he was untouchable back in the day.
He was. And it had big conies on the back. So it was.
The big fat ones.
The big fat ones.
They're
right,
good,
you
them.
had to have them.
The rally ones.
A load of negative camber on the front.
Yeah.
That was about it really. It was pretty mild, but in those days you could win with stuff like that.
Stu, when you're selling a Rover and buying an imp and coming out in CTCRC,
Yeah.
what's this space? You have to share drive mine. Share drive mine now.
Well, that could be done, yeah.
There you go. Right. Brilliant. We'll crack on and get these donkeys in the back of the van. We've done a few. Got a few in. You all right now? Oh my God, it's running away. Good morning, chaps. It's Tuesday morning. Beautiful sunshine. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. Unfortunately, we've got a problem. This poor guy, I think he's nearly dead now. Are you still breathing, pal? He's got that thing where they get old and they just go scrap. So I put a cone on him. My mate said I should hit him with an hammer, but I couldn't bring myself to do it. Hiya, Rob. How you doing? So we put a cone on him so the rats don't get him. He can just slowly pass away in peace there. So we've got a visitor today. Come to do a day's wrap. We're not going to the workshop. Got me, these came out of the acid this morning. Saw them big lumps of muck off them. Just heating the tank up and then we'll get them in the ultrasonic tank. They're the Davies, the Lautos. Who's this smart looking chap here with a nice Shrigley hoodie on? Hey, you kept it better than mine. Mine's covered in grey glue where I've hugged Hillman engines.
I brought some grey glue down for us to try.
Have you? All right. Well, Michael, are we allowed to talk about what you're doing with your car?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Right, yeah. Michael, tell us about what you're doing with your car.
Well, it all started in a bar in Azerbaijan when I was out mechanicking for my co-driver who was doing the Peking to Paris rally. And I went out to swap an engine in one of the Chevrolets it was in. And whilst he was there, he said, I want to do RAC Rally of the Test. And we're doing it in the imp, so you better get it back together.
Right, so pressure on.
So, November 6th to the 9th, we're out in the imp doing the RAC Rally of the Test. Starts at Windermere and finishes at Llandudno.
Really?
Yeah, 750 miles. I think there's something like 30 regularities, 25 special tests, or I might have that the wrong way around, but there's a lot going on, 250 mile a day. 250,
right, so we need to make sure everything's tip-top, all refreshed. This is Mike's engine. This has been Mike's engine for quite some time.
30 years.
30 years. Wow. So he's had it apart plenty of times. So he knows how to put it back together.
You know how many times I've had it apart?
Gone.
Once before.
Once before?
Once before. Well, twice to be fair, because we found a problem.
Right.
And we cured that, so probably 3 times.
3 times. That's not bad going, that, mate. Is it a genuine? Oh, it's a genuine Hartwell head as well. Look at that.
It is.
It's not often you see a Hartwell stamp on an imp engine.
No.
So Mike's come and he said, look, I know you're moving units, but would it be possible to, come and sling it together in the workshop? I said, I've got loads of hammers and some glue guns and stuff. I said, put it together with you and then we're going to dyno it together. And then he can get it in the car. So it's a bit of a squeeze in, really. So we're just going to have one day in it today. If we can break its back today and get the most of it together, then that'll be a good start. And what we'll do is we'll come back to it then in maybe next week, do you reckon, Mike, or something?
Whenever suits you.
This week's bit, I've got Andy, the handyman, helping me move units tomorrow. So I'll be busy tomorrow. And then Thursday, Friday, I'm on short days because I pick the kids up. So it'd be like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week would be a good day to dyno it, I think.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
We can sort that out.
We can sort everything out. There's nothing that we can't sort out. Right. Well, thanks for being on Shrigleytube, Mike. We'll get a good scan over this and see what we think it's worth replacing and what can go again.
Yeah. It looked good on the strip now. Look nice and clean and.
I don't doubt you looked after it. You know what you're doing with an engine, don't you?
Yeah, they don't get the pain that your race engines do. With a rally in that I do.
Mike, who are you trying to kid? I've seen your in-car footage. How that gearbox held together, I'll never know.
Well, I did do a few gearboxes in the early days, but yeah, it's momentary pain. Pain rather than constant alarm.
Yeah, it's not wide open all the time, is it?
No.
Right, let's have a look and see what we see. Absolute carnage down at Moss Road. We've got written off banger cars. Hello, mate.
Hey, mate.
What's this?
Oh, just the MOT.
MOT.
For my mate, yeah.
You rev it? You rev and go?
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
It's
agrophobic exhaust. What is it?
Oh, so 1 litre, 1000cc 4-cylinder.
185 horse.
150 these ones.
Never mind that, mate. How excited are you about Frank winning the world final?
Mate, it's going to be mint.
What's happened, mate? Look at you've wrecked your Scorpio. It's kinked the roof. Looks like you've snapped the tunnel in it. Have you had a big accident? Have you had an RTA?
I wouldn't have said an accident. But still drives.
It still drives?
Yeah, only in first gear though.
Only in first gear?
Yeah.
Well, this side doesn't look too bad. Will it pull that or is it in the bin now?
It's in the bin.
So what happened? Was this your world final dreams?
Yeah, I was just on the verge of getting in. So I got took out, and then the lad that would have probably knocked out of the position, he had to do his job, I suppose. And top
Oh,
champ.
so was he trying to get in the world final as well?
So top 16 get in. I was sat 17th, and he was either 16th or 15th. And if I'd have got in, it would possibly knock him out. So somebody spun me around, he hit me, and then the world final. I just went out the window.
The dream. Are you going to try and build something for the last chance qualifier on the day, or is it?
Possibly. It could be out of action for 6 weeks.
I was going to say, is the skeleton broken? What's happened to your pins?
Fractured my ankle or something, they said.
I didn't see a cast on it, or if you cut it off.
No, I stayed on for about 5 minutes.
Hey, you've got to look after yourself. When you get older, it'll come to get you. You'll be like creaking and groaning, and you know.
Yeah, I'll get a nice young woman to look after me, won't I?
I'm sure someone like you will, mate. Well done anyway. You gave it a good shot, mate, and that's all that matters. My customer's just gone to the shop. Yeah. We're building an engine, so he's all a bit new to him. He's not quite sure what to make of it.
Of what?
The banger racing scene.
I thought you, with a camera in his face, maybe it was what.
Oh no, he's used to that. He's a subscriber.
Oh right, is he a film star? Is he?
He knows all about. He knows you by first name. He knows Bergerac.
You don't want to know Bergerac.
Brilliant. Going back to this because Jack's just told me the car was actually still driving, Jack.
Yeah.
The only thing stopping you from continuing was the fact that
I was wedged against the car because that's in first gear there.
Yeah.
But obviously I can't get in reverse or second or anything. I need to cut it out further.
Mate, it's gone back about 4 inches.
Yeah, it drove off track.
It drove off track.
Yeah.
The engine's at an angle. Look at the engine on it. It drove off the track. You are absolutely crackers, my mate. Okay, YouTubers, it's got to the end of the day, and I've realised I've really neglected the YouTube today. That's the carbs that came out of the ultrasonic tank. Mike's been really busy here, been my assistant. How do you feel about giving up the nuclear power industry and working for peanuts for me?
Yeah, drop of that. I'll start tomorrow. No problem.
Excellent, mate. So we've done it together, really. It's been a bit of a joint effort, but we've managed to get his complete engine built up. There wasn't any machining to do, to be fair. It was all mint, so it just went back together exactly as it came apart, really. We changed a few bits and pieces, put him a posh sump system on with the baffle plate in it. It had a good cam in it already, didn't you? You were one of the first ones to get a decent cam.
Yeah, tried that.
How many years ago was that? Crikey.
Well,
10. Got to be 10 on it.
Yeah.
So we've got your 3D airbox there. So we've got everything ready now. Now tomorrow I'm at the unit doing the engine moves. So it'll be Thursday morning, Mike. Is that okay?
Thursday morning. Ringing
Thursday.
check on the dyno.
Yeah, we'll be kind to it for approximately 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And then we'll just give it a little squeeze. I'm sure it'll be happy doing that.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine. And hopefully it'll do 100 horsepower and 80 foot-pound of torque. And you can go off to your rally and bring a big trophy home, and we can all, like...
You get the 100 horsepower, I'll go to the rally.
Right, cool.
Can't guarantee the trophy.
I've got faith in you, mate. I know you. The thing with history is it has a habit of repeating itself, and you've had trophies before, so you'll have trophies again, won't you?
We'll be trying.
Excellent. Right, well, thanks for being on YouTube, and we'll see you Thursday morning. Good morning, chaps. It's Wednesday morning, and we're hoping for a good production day today. We had a good day today, got Mike's engines built. Ready for Thursday. He's coming Thursday morning to dyno it, so that'll be good. We'll get a tune out of that. In the meantime, I'm loading up the car ready to go to the new unit. We've got a special character helping me today called Andy. He's the guy that helped me build this place like 6 years ago, so he's quite funny. Some of you might remember him from when we had his Volvo estate car with the space frame on top. We took it for sandblasting. Anyway, he'll be here shortly, hopefully. He's not particularly reliable, but he's a lovely, lovely lad. So he's trying to get here for 9 o'clock, which is a big ask for him. But anyway, I'm going to try and put these cars back together while I'm waiting for him. And I've been digging some treasure out to take to the new unit, and I thought I'd have a chat with you about it because it was quite special to me. Here she is. This is the engine that I built for my black space frame. I just never built a black space frame, which was the ex-Rodwell Motorsport car, which I bought during COVID. Just want to say a shout out to Rishi. Thanks for the loan. I used it wisely. Now, this is a dry sumped 998 that I built. The idea being that it was I wanted to enter it in the up to 1400cc mod sports class, which meant that basically you had an amplification of multiplied by 1.4 on your 1000cc, which gave us 400cc, which meant that we could run in the up to 1400cc class. So it's a 998, a dry sump it. Obviously, being in a space frame car with slick tyres, I didn't want any chance of oil starvation. So this was my dry sump system that I'd had on my HSCC imp about 20 years previous. It's a bit agricultural. It's sort of like made up of bits of aluminium that mount it, and it's radially mounted on there. So that's all in there. It's got a big sump plate underneath where the oil's hoovered out by the pump. So it's twin scavenge and one pressure. So both these are scavenge pipes from the sump. So this hoovers the oil out of the engine. This is Siamese inside, and that's a -12 return. That blows it back to a big tank where it settles, and then it's fed back into this feed side, which is also a -12, and that's what you call your high pressure part of the pump. So it's a 3-stage pump, two-stage scavenge, 1-stage pressure. That's your relief valve there. You know, look, we look at in the separate valve body on an imp. Like on an imp, your relief valve is in the top of the filter housing, but on these dry sump paste ones, it's in the end. It's very clever because, well, we've talked about this before, but we'll just touch on it now. When this one blows off the pressure it doesn't require, it puts it into this chamber here, which feeds it back into the sump to be picked up by the oil pump. Where this system, what happens is, when the relief valve, so say the engine does 2000 RPM, it reaches its 50 psi of oil pressure it requires, the relief valve blows off, and the oil is fed back into the feed side. So the pump only takes what it requires to produce the 50 psi of pressure. It doesn't send any back to the pump tank and then back again. There's nothing being wasted, basically. It's quite an efficient system. Obviously, running a vacuum and less windage inside the engine is also a big bonus. So I fitted it with a turbocharger. I had a really crazy way of working it out. I sort of thought, you know, that was off a 2-litre Saab, and my theory was that because the Saab was meant to run at like 3,500 RPM and we were running at like 7, 8 and 9, I thought the extra wind from the speed of the engine would be enough. And to be fair, it did spin up okay, the turbo. Will Parry made me the manifold very early days, and I made this. This is a off a Lotus 907 engine, and I chopped it down the middle, and then shortened it, and then made a backplate for it. Oh no, it's the original backplate as well. I chopped both sides up, and then welded it. It is a bit Harry Clough-like, but I just did the best I could with what I had at the time. I'm going to buy a decent TIG welder, to be honest, because it's something I'd like to get good at doing, because I'm always paying people to fabricate things for me. So it's turbocharged, obviously, which means it needs a fuel injection system of some type, but I didn't have one, so, and I wanted to keep it relatively simple. So we ran it on a Sparkle, the advanced map, and then for the fueling, this is a pressure regulator off a Renault 5 Turbo, or a replacement one, should I say, for a Renault 5 Turbo. And you might remember a Renault 5 Turbo also runs a carburettor. So it's the same theory. These are basically bog standard carbs, but where the carb will be able to vent to atmosphere, I've now blanked it. And then, you know, in the end of the carbs here, where you've got like an extra little hole for the breather on each carb that goes over to the float chamber, well, that is now sealed inside the plenum. And the idea being is the carburetor is basically acting as a turbocharged carburetor anyway, because it's under 1 bar, you know, it's under atmospheric pressure. All engines are turbocharged just by the weight of the air. You know, we live in roughly 1 bar, don't we, depending on the barometric pressure. And that's why I always go on about good air days and bad air days. If we've got a high pressure day, we've got lots of pressure force in the engine. If it's a wet, horrible, windy day, then we might have low pressure, so we won't get as much power out of the engine because there's not as much air pressure being pushed into the engine. So, right, I can feel this getting carried away now. But what I was trying to touch on was, if you blank the top of a standard carburetor, the carb doesn't know it's been turbocharged. It just knows there's been an air pressure change. So we balance the pressure in the float chamber with that of the air pressure outside, which normally that would just go to an air filter, but now it goes to a turbo, so we've got air being forced in here. We've balanced the pressure in the chamber through the vent hole in there, so the carburettor knows no difference. The only issue we've got is that the fuel pressure is going in at 4 psi. Well, it isn't going to go into the carburettors at 4 psi if we're running 10 psi of boost inside the carbs. And that's where this clever device comes in. So this is a pressure regulator, but on the top side of the diaphragm, it has a pipe that goes to the inlet side. So what this will do, if I set it at 4 psi at idle when we've got no boost, great, it runs 4 psi. When the turbo puts pressure into here, this pipe balances it and pushes it into this side of the diaphragm, which increases the pressure. So the fuel pressure goes up. So when we're running flat out, say this engine runs 10 psi of boost, I would expect the gauge to go to 14 psi. So we're 10 psi above base pressure. So the engine doesn't know any different. The carburetors don't know any different. They just think they're getting more fuel pressure at the same time as getting more air pressure. It all balances out. I know that's a bit of a rough way of telling you, but I hope it makes a bit of sense to you. So very simple system, and then we just jet it accordingly. Unfortunately, Uncle Cleverclogs here took a brand new engine, and I should have done it out of something that wasn't quite so new, because it ran for about 10 minutes and I did a power run with it, and then I saw it start to breathe, and I thought, I think you've just cream crackered that, Andy, and I had. So it needs to come apart again now. We did continue dynoing it, which has probably wrecked the bores, but it was just an idea I had. I will take it apart when we get to the new unit. We'll get on with the space frame along with everything else. I just need to win the lottery so I can buy myself some time, and then we'll build this. We'll put it in the space frame imp, and we will go out and do really well. This will be absolutely, the torque it had, it was really promising for its spec. But I did all sorts of weird things, like I put an R15 cam in it because I thought at the time that that would be the way to do a turbo engine, try and get the torque out of it. But it doesn't work like that. A turbocharged engine has a slightly different set of rules to a normally aspirated engine, but it would have done more power with a full race cam. There's no point chasing mid-range torque on something like this. It's too short a stroke, it's too small a capacity. We'll get it to do its power in its RPM, and next time we run it, I reckon we'll see the 200 horsepower. I just need to get some time to get to it, but it's going to come. I can feel it. It's going to come. Putting me Delortos back together, and I could feel a little waffle coming along. So I thought I'd just mention one little point that's really important with these Delortos, especially if you're purchasing them. They have a slow running screw that goes in this hole here, which adjusts the fuel at idle, because that's your slow running jet there. It comes along that channel there, so you have an adjustment screw. Now, on a Weber, it's exposed externally with a spring, but on the Delorto, it's in this little tube, and this is the actual part here. I don't know if it's going to focus. Are you going to focus for me? So can you see how fine the thread is? And they have a tiny little flat on top of them. Now, whenever I buy these, I always check that they're not seized, because if they are seized, getting them out can be nearly impossible. I've had loads of problems where I've had them turning, but I can't get them past the dirt on the thread. So my best advice to you is, when you buy them, make sure they unscrew all the way, because if they don't, you could come unstuck. Now, when you've got them out, it's really easy to overlook the sequence of parts that go underneath them. There's a spring that keeps obviously the tension on it. There's a little flat washer, and then there's a sealing O-ring. You do get new ones in the kit, so it's worth putting them in, definitely. But often, because it's down a hole, you can't see down that hole when you strip it, and you don't realise they're in there, then they get lost, and they're pretty much specialist parts. It's a tiny washer, a tiny spring, and a tiny O-ring. Right, that's the end of my waffle. I'll get back on with it. Get all your swear words out of the way. Where have you been? It's 20 to 10.
Yeah, you said you weren't leaving until, 9:30.
Right, well, no.
Are you ready?
I meant we've
He's
got
not ready,
half an hour loading up to do yet, mate.
Have you got a left-hand glove? I brought 2 right-hand gloves.
Have you? Take your thumb off. Yeah, I'll put it in the vice there. I'll hacksaw it for you.
Thanks, mate.
Glue it back onto the
Look
side.
at the state of this.
Mate, listen, I just got to explain to the viewers.
We're just gonna move this workshop today, yeah?
No. We're just
What we
going to
moving
move
today?
just a few engines. But do you remember when we first moved in, Andy? And it was we not wallpapered it. We plastered it, did the floor, made the dyno. Andy made that dyno, didn't you, Andy?
Do you know, when I turned up first time I saw this workshop, it looked like an absolute state because you were halfway through moving, and then we put it all right.
Yeah.
Everything was dead nice.
Are you going to say something nice?
You've worked really, really hard, Andrew, to bring it back to a state of utter chaos.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah.
Thanks. I think I'll take that as a positive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we are moving, so I've got an excuse. But I thought if we could load the cars up with a few engines, because there's no point going there empty.
Right.
And then we're going to go to the farm. And I know that you've got the strength to shift a load of engines today.
Yeah. Don't know if I've got the time
And then
for the
afterwards,
videos though. But
3 o'clock. Yeah, no, I know you've been at
3 o'clock. Go on, 3 o'clock. What happens?
We're
at
gonna
3?
go. We're gonna go to Charlton.
Right.
Post
Shawarma.
box, and I'm gonna treat you to whatever you want. You can have a fataya if you want.
anything.
Chicken and lamb
Do you
fataya.
know what I want?
Go on.
Panicos.
What's that?
Different kebab shop. Not been for ages. Panicos in Charlton.
Are we trying somewhere different? Oh, I'm well excited.
Panicos, mate.
Right, I'm gonna graft really hard so I've earned it. Right, let's get loading. Arrived at the new workshop. Boot full of treasure. Spare gearbox for the ambulance. XE. Spare race engine. 5-speed box. Brush. Some engines here. This is a very special engine. We'll have a chat about this later. This was the first 1200 I did on a standard throw crank. 79mm piston. See how it's equally spaced. And I've got a little CVH there to keep me company. My dad's joined us for the second day running. Is this, Dad, is that a Rolls Royce top you got on?
It is a genuine Rolls Royce.
I don't know if I can afford to employ you wearing that sort of gear.
Well, you can never afford to buy it. It's always on tick.
On tick. Right, well, no heavy lifting, Mum says. She says don't send him back broken. He's going oldie again. He very kindly offered to bring a boot full of treasure as well. So he's got the turbo engine and a black top Ford engine that I was supposed to sell to Jack, but he never bought it. Long story. Paul, are you meeting Andy nicely? How are you getting on, you two? All right.
Fine, mate. We're talking all about
We
you.
were talking about you, not to
I hope it was nice.
Yeah, no, I was just saying, how do you move engines? Because you've got a problem with too many things to move, and it's like.
No, not at all. This is enjoyable, mate. You've got to enjoy everything you do.
I'm just like, you know,
Bob's
you know what I mean? I'm just like trying to find a different
Bob's
way.
already put his arm up his back and made him put a gallon of fuel in the stacker.
Yeah.
So
I wanted to use a stacker truck, and Bob was like, "Oh, it's got no fuel in it." And then Paul said to me, Paul said to me afterwards, he's been putting a teaspoon a day in it, so that when you came, because he knew that you'd want to borrow it. Brilliant. Right, we'll get cracking. And thanks. What do you think your missus will be okay with her car being used?
Don't put it on YouTube. So you look at the back end of that.
Oh, mate, she's low. Not as low as the.
It's not.
I think you've done a grand. There's no point coming up here with an empty vehicle.
No, absolutely
was it?
not.
So thank you for that.
you not got any in your dad's then?
My dad, no, he lives in Winsford.
Right.
He's local to you, isn't he?
Oh, he's not been out of Stretford, is
No, he's not been down. He doesn't come to Stretford, no.
I mean, you know,
He gets a nosebleed if he goes out with 2 mile
You don't
radius.
fancy putting some engines in the back of your car then, Graham?
I can only take 3 at a time.
What engines?
Yeah.
And you would put engines in the back of your nice Honda Civic?
I have done that in the past.
Many a time.
Hey,
He's
the
a,
love,
he's
the
a
love of a
delivery.
parent, eh? It knows no bounds.
My
Putting
dad-
your old shit.
Well, you can't say that word on YouTube. My dad puts. My dad does loads of running around for me. Him and my mum go all over the country delivering engines because there's no insurance on a pallet. You see,
See,
he loves it.
The things your parents do for you.
They are good to me. I'm not gonna knock them. Right, let's crack on. We're just about to open another box. I'm feeling a real. It's a good box, this one, Dad. I can feel it. I feel really bad that I'm holding the camera and my 76-year-old father's doing all the hard work. I don't mind Andy doing a bit of hard work. He's good at doing hard work.
You're very good on the camera.
Hang on. Let me have a sneaky peek. Yeah, talking. That's what I do best. Come on, put your back into it, Andy. Oh, you. Right, just let me have a little sneaky peek for the camera. Then I'll leave you in peace. Or I'll start doing a bit then. I'll put my gloves back on.
can't let you.
Why not?
You've got to.
But you can't say that word. We're getting there. The first time these guys have seen daylight since 1981. That was the packing list date. Oh. Come on, Dad, let's do a joint tear back here. Oh, look at that. Bernard Matthews, look at that. What a sight. How's the water ingress? Absolutely nil. Wow. Amazing, absolutely amazing. Right, let's get them decanted. It's that time again, chaps. Another new box to be opened. I've got to video it because it's such, probably means nothing to anybody else, but to me it's like mega special. Oh, you've contaminated the inner membrane. Oh, I'll take that off your wages. Look at that, rotten, absolutely rotten. But look how well they were stacked, you know, by the ministry back in the day. These were heading straight to Godiva to be turned into fire pumps, but never quite made it. Look at that, got the hang of that, Andy. No messing. What's the back of him? Oh, it might have a whole lid off here, job lads. The whole lid lift off. Cheers, Dad. Right, how we doing? Andy, have you got your blade? Yeah. It's like a cesarean section, and all these little babies are inside. Oh, are they going to be good? I think. Oh, look at them. Oh, like a kid in a sweet shop. Look at that. What do you reckon, Stu? Oh, you're an absolute gent, you are. Thank you so much. Yeah. Another 12, Dad. You're going to be right converting them for me? We'll set you to MGs. We'll set you up with some spanners. You'll be all right.
Oh, they look nice.
Yeah, all right, they aren't they, Stu? Have one if you want. I'll give you an update, progress report. We've moved the Hillman around. We've got some seized up engines there that we pulled out from the storage. This glass has got to go. That's being kept. So we've moved the Hillman over here, and we've had a good sweep up outside, and we've literally filled the skip full of all that wood and rubbish. So great. We'll call that a good day's graft. Feel like we've made a bit of progress there. We'll look forward to getting back here next week to do some more.
Give them a clear space.
What do you think, Andy? This is the dyno. Look at this.
Just install on top of it. You don't need to rip anything out. Just keep adding to
It looks very technical, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's not. There's not enough cables for my liking.
Not enough cables. We can pull some out. I thought we'd put my little Hin and Fraud in here. Just set it up just quickly, just so we can get back functional. But Bernie said he wouldn't mind having a go at getting me big Hin and Fraud to work with the feedback system, you know, with the proper control. So I'm going to let him have a go at that first. But yeah, no, it's me. I've got two dynos, haven't I? I've got the big dyno and little dyno. Little dyno's dead easy. It just has a water tank on the roof. But yeah, it looks a proper dyno, isn't it? Isn't it mega? Bit of paint, bit of a clean up. Be awesome, this, mate. Look, I'd stand in there with my computer.
Clean up.
Yeah. How do you feel about removing all this for me? Just nuts and bolts, isn't it? I think that's an aeroplane engine with a big turbocharger on it. But I could be wrong.
What's wrong with the existing dyno?
That's an eddy current dyno.
Do you not like an eddy current dyno?
I just would prefer to go with the water brake. It's what I know, isn't it?
Yeah.
Got to stick with what you know.
You know, you can actually have. They've got like computers to measure things. You know.
Yeah, well, that's what
I need, like an analog dial from 1960.
I know, but I like my analog dial. But I am gonna go that way, honestly. Good morning, YouTubers. It's Thursday morning, and we've got Mike's engine on the dyno. Just been gently bedding it in. The pistons are the original ones, so we're not too stressed. It all seems to be getting on very well. And I'm a bit stiff today though, I'm not moving very well. I'm like an old man wobbling around the workshop. I think we moved too many engines yesterday. But anyway, yeah. Mike's just outside on the phone. Unfortunately, when we CC'd this, it hasn't really got a very high compression ratio, so I'm not expecting great things from it. But like Mike said, he did well with it last time we used it, and yeah, there's no reason why anything will have changed. So we're just going to see how we get on the dyno. I think it's going to be short of talk, I'll be honest with you, but I could be wrong. Anyway, we'll wind it up shortly and see what happens. Let's go and have a quick sneaky peek at him. No oil leaks and stuff, hopefully. Don't mind me, chaps, just carry on chatting. I'm just going to talk rubbish to the camera, but I reckon we're on 40 degrees now, Mike. But because of the low compression ratio, we've got like a trade-off going on. So because we've got a slow burn speed, because we haven't got massive compression, we can spark it earlier and it'll still be safe. Okay. So we'll see. We did roughly about 75 foot-pound at 6. Let's go back there, see if it's got any more. Is the exhaust blowing or not? It's still blowing the exhaust, which means you know that there's so much energy in the burn because it's still not all gone off, that we've got loads of heat energy going into the exhaust, so we could put more advance into it. I'm just loath to. What do you think? Could try it, couldn't we? Let's give this a quick wind up. See if they've made an improvement or we tuned it to a standstill. Back it off. Straight through there. More advanced, I'll be honest with you. Right, let's try it again. So it's doing this 78 at 5.5. Let's see if it's doing 6 now. Right at power, it's just got far too much advance in it. What we'll do is we'll kill it now and have a look at the plugs. Setting for we have to be dark in here, yeah, for the lights to otherwise we get a nasty reflection in the window here. Right, we've put a bit of fuel in by putting a smaller aircraft to it. See what it's like at 6. I'm bothered it. Yeah. It really good that. 84 at 7, 83 at 7. Yeah. 82 we'll say at 7. That's good power for the compression ratio, crikey.
Well, that's made a big difference, hasn't it? Pulled it up.
Yeah, well the misfire's gone now. It must have just been on the verge of going lean. So yeah, wow. Let's just check it's not cream cracking it at 4.5.
That pull round there is what we want, isn't it?
Yeah, it's that mid-range. You'll love that.
For what I'm doing with it.
You know, talking to you before about doing a high compression bottom end for you.
We're not going to do it now, are we?
No point. 70 foot-pound at 4. Well, get out of the corner that. See what it's like at 3.5. 3.5, it's even alright.
Is that 60?
65, 64. Yeah. You must have had a car dropping moment. Well, there you go.
You know,
We'll try and get an 8.5 figure. Come on. Dino's not got hold of it. Let's do a calculation. Right, you probably can't see, but Mike's fitted his super duper airbox now, which he's got a proper fresh air system on this car of his. We're just going to see if it makes a difference. Should do, because it should stop all that heat off the manifold going straight into the trumpets. Get that. Good 80 foot-pound at 6.5. Yeah, I think it helped it felt better. Right, now we've got one last thing to try, haven't we, Mike? You show the viewers your it's got a silencer that goes up the inside of the silencer just in case he fails noise test. I'm dreading him putting this in, but anyway, it's got to be done. Right, we've put the silencer internal part in, and straight away I can tell got a nasty rich bit down there. Let's see what it's like here. Not hurt it there, has it? It's not killed it massively, but it wasn't doing the 15.5, was it?
no. And it's horrible at bottom end.
Just let's load it up again and just double check that.
It doesn't sound really quiet to me.
No, that's the thing with him. Right, I'll leave it at that. You go and unscrew it now.
Drop it out.
Pull it out, let's just see. Bergerac, it's took you nearly 5 years to finally bring me something I can get excited
It's
about.
not even mine.
Oh,
Not even mine.
these are awesome, these.
They are quite good. I've got
Tell me it's a mechanical fuel injection one. It's not got Strombergs on it, so it's daft like that.
waxes around the other bloody side.
These are such a lovely sounding car.
They are, aren't
I love the engines in these.
they? They're nice things, to be fair.
Oh, Berg,
You've had a clue.
I'm in for a treat.
Look at this. Beauty.
Oh, there's the metering unit.
Yeah.
Oh wow, look at that. The dizzy drive's off the end of it. I never knew that. Or is that going into... Oh no, that's going into a hole there. Oh no, sorry. The dizzy drive's the metering unit. What am I like? Lucas. Wow. So,
What a machine.
how does it know? Is that the throttle? Pressure throttle?
No, isn't that the...
That's the choke, is it?
choke?
So how does it know the throttle position? Or doesn't it? Where's the throttle there?
Perhaps it doesn't.
Oh, there's nothing on it. It's just purely works off throttle speed. And has it got a vacuum on it? How the hell does this work, mate? This is crazy.
In a very agricultural way, I would imagine.
So it doesn't know throttle position, it only knows engine speed. How does it fuel then? It must have vacuum. Ah, yeah, we've got vacuum. Right, we've got vacuum there. Yeah, so it knows when you close throttle to pull the fuel out of it. Wow. Mate, can we hear it?
Doesn't get much more simple than that, does it?
No, I bet it's absolutely rubbish on fuel.
Yeah. It sounds good though.
Can you not get some cold air to it? Oh my God, what have you done to it, Berg?
I've got one of these stupid things where...
Oh, mate. Give us a blip.
Knew you were going to ask for that.
Oh, what? That is mega, mate. Has it got any oil pressure?
Not really.
Not really.
It's got some there, you know. Plenty.
Ah, I've got plenty when you rev it. Why can't we make cars like this anymore? Why do we just make absolute rubbish? Can you not get some cold air to that, mate? Duct it through there or something. Imagine that on a hot day with all that exhaust radiating off it. Doesn't it run sweet? Can I come out to lots of rev isn't it? Knock it off, pal. What is your actual involvement with it?
It's coming for clutch hydraulics and cooling system flush. But I just spotted it's just a bit unhappy at, you know, like it's a bit fluffy. Pulls like a train though.
Does it?
Yeah.
I'd probably suggest that without putting lambda on it, and speaking to somebody who actually understands how it all works properly, not someone like me who's just enthusiastic. I suspect it's probably quite a proper thing. Can you please replace these as well?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Yeah, don't touch that. Don't press that too hard. That's
Look
what
at
it's
that.
in for. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it wants a bit of looking after, doesn't it?
Wants a bit of love.
Wants a bit of love. You've got fresh fuel in it and all that, is
It's
it?
got fresh fuel. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. Well, you know, we're never going to make anything like that again, are we?
Just simplicity, but look, I know it's a little bit scruffy, but look how straight it is. Look how good all the panel work is.
It looks very original.
Yeah, it's a UK car.
Are they worth a lot of money, these, or not?
Not massive amounts. Probably, I don't know, 10, 15 grand, something like that.
That's massive amount, that.
Well, that's 2 MGBs, isn't it? So it's twice the car an MGB is. So
Mate, it's not twice the car an MGB, mate. It's like 5 times the car an MGB. MGB's got SUs and 4 cylinders and.
Yeah, but it probably revs cleaner. It's better for it.
But mate, did you just hear that? Are your ears tuned correctly? I thought, being an Italian car lover, that the sound of a vehicle would be, you know, paramount to your important list. You know, look at that little rubber absorber on the steering as well. Yeah. Awesome, mate.
That looks very much like an afterthought to me.
Yeah, it's just early refinement, isn't it? Yeah. Probably takes a bit of angle out of it and a bit of stress out of it, and brilliant. It's starting to rain, you better get your roof on. Well, Bergerac, you've gone up in my estimations.
Nice thing, isn't it?
I'm going to have a little picture of that. I might have that as my thumbnail because it's that pretty. Quick, Berg, your hair's going to get in a mess, quick.
I'll be a real man there.
Oh, look at that.
It doesn't sound nice though.
Oh, lovely car. What have you done, Michael?
I don't know, it didn't go too well on the dyno.
Oh, mate.
There's not even anything left attached.
I know, yeah. No, thankfully, we're just joking. That's that was off Adrian Oliver, that. But, yeah, there you go. There's a steel crank as well. My mate Tim's just going to watch that on Sunday night and cringe. He's going to say, Malina! Anyway, Mike, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you for bringing your engine up. And thank you for being on Shrigleytube. It's a nice engine, that, mate. You've got a nice engine there. When I saw the Hartwell badge, I knew it'd be half decent. I was just a bit concerned about the compression ratio, but I didn't need to be concerned because it did the torque anyway. So, yeah good that. Well done.
It's belted. Really appreciate you doing it for me.
Right,
It's been-
let's just go over it one more time. Rally of the Tests.
RAC Rally of the Tests, yeah.
Right.
So it's 750 miles, 3 days, historic test type rally, running on regularity on the road. But they try and use the road routes, and some of the test venues were where the special stages were on the RAC.
Back in the day.
Back in the day.
Right, superb. So, what's the date again?
6th to the 9th of November.
Oh, it's the NEC. I'm at the NEC.
Starting at Windermere.
Right. Oh, nightmare. Well, I'll be watching. It'll be on telly, won't it? Or on...
It'll be on the Hero website and
Hero
then
website.
on YouTube fairly sharpish after that.
Right,
Yeah.
brilliant.
So you better catch up.
Excellent. Any questions, just bell me. Have fun.
Yeah, just get me spare engine built for November.
We'll get you a spare engine. You don't need a spare, but we'll do it anyway. All right.
No problem. Cheers, Andy.
Thanks,
Thank you.
mate. Good morning, YouTubers. It's Friday morning. I'm in the van with my slim mate. We're going to pick up my new van. He's what you call a facilitator, aren't you, Lee?
Yeah.
He's helping me with my hoarding addiction. I said, should we go and buy this green van? Hoping he'd say, no, Andy, you've got enough rubbish, you don't need any more. And he said, no, that's a great idea. You go, I'll tell you to go and get it, mate.
Therapist.
Right, well, hopefully we can fix the clutch. We've got no clutch at the moment. If we ain't got a clutch we can fix, there's no point buying it. So I'm hoping it's just an hydraulic issue. We shall see. You'll do me a swap?
Yeah.
Lee, can you give us a blip? I can't hear it from the front here. You give us a blip, Lee. This is the new race van. Jack's bidding me on it, so it must be good. How cool is that? Putting the helmet in the back of. We fixed the clutch. It was sticking. It's got like a centre release bearing, you know, with the actual slave concentric behind it, and space on WD-40 on it, and it came undone. Apparently it's a 4.7. You having that, Jack?
Yeah.
New race van?
No,
Get
I
your
want
money
the
out.
engine unboxed.
What for?
Putting a Scorpio.
Oh, hey, you got a nice hoodie on there, mate. Well done.
Yeah, no. I had to pay for this, so it's not nice.
Oh,
It's
God.
fine, I could set it on fire if I really wanted.
Well, you know, because you paid for it, I think you've looked after it better than most things that your dad gives you.
I lost it for a good 6 months.
Probably in the towel pile at the top of the stairs. Yeah, chuffed for that. Be a good tool, this. Congratulations, give yourself a pat on the back. Hope you enjoyed what you've seen, and I'll look forward to seeing you all next Sunday at 7. Have a great week. Bye for now.